Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to do my top 3 and bottom 3 for the month of November. I know at least one of you noticed that I did not do this for October. I hemmed and hawed over what my bottom 3 would be, and in the end I didn't have a bottom 3. I maybe had a bottom 1, and I felt like I was trying to force it, and I thought, why am I trying to make a product a bottom if I couldn't force it. So I decided to pass on the month and come back in November, fully charged with some solid feelings about top 3 and bottom 3. If you have never seen this before, basically the top 3 are 3 products that I have particularly loved and enjoyed using and would definitely consider repurchasing once they are gone. And the bottom 3 are not necessarily bad products, just products that through using and working on, I've discovered I would not repurchase and therefore can rule them out for my impulse purchases in the future, because I tend to impulse purchase, and this series helps me to kind of say, okay, you definitely do not need that in your life. So let's get into it. As always, these products are all products that are currently available on the market if you are interested in looking into them, and I will start with the top 3. Up first, I want to talk about a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I've had it for a while, but it just rolled into my peeping pans recently, and I have absolutely fallen in love with it. It is the shade Valley Girl. I have it on my inner corner today. It is stunning. It is a apparently white shadow, but there's a ton of gold in it, like a light gold, almost a yellowy gold, and it is stunning. I haven't really used this much all over my eyelid. I've just been using it as an inner corner highlight, but it is perfect for the job. Here's a swatch of it right here. Ever since I got this ring light, I don't know how to show you guys stuff because I feel like it looks weird, but that's it right there. I'm really enjoying the shadow. I'm glad it rolled into the project and I'm loving it. So, number 1. For number 2, I wanted to talk about this product. Now, I did receive this free from Influencer for review purposes in exchange for my honest opinion, but I am loving it. I am loving it a lot. It is the Strivectin Starlight Retinol Night Oil, and it's a little hard for me to put my finger specifically on what I love about this, but what I can tell you is that I've been using it for a little over 2 weeks and I am consistently having good skin days. We're getting into the drier months of the year and I'm not experiencing any dry skin. The directions say to apply 1 to 3 drops on clean face nightly before or mixed with moisturizer. I've been using it before I apply moisturizer, and I have found that for me personally, I need 4 drops. But if I do 4 drops, it feels great on my skin. It seems to soak right in and then almost disappear, which I like. I do not want to go to bed and lay my head on a pillow with my face feeling greasy. I want something that moisturizes but doesn't feel slimy on my face before my head hits the pillow. It has this orange color, but it disappears as you rub it into your face. It's not gonna like stain your pillow or anything. It has a nice pleasant scent, and I just feel like I'm having good skin days since I started using this. It is pricey. Sometimes I look up the price of these, sometimes I don't, but this one's a pricey one. It is sold at Ulta, thank goodness, so I can repurchase it with points, because I think I definitely will be rebuying this once this bottle is gone, but it costs $99. That's a lot of money for most of us. I am a firm believer in if a product does a great job, I will pay the money for it, especially if it does some anti-aging stuff. Like, I'm all about investing money in anti-aging. I mean, a bottle of this is a heck of a lot cheaper than Botox and collagen. So if this can prevent me from feeling like I need Botox and collagen, then it's worth it. But I totally understand that a $99 facial oil might not be in everyone's budget. So the good news is, if you have points at Ulta, you can use it to cut down the cost of this, but it is very, very pricey. I thought I'd mention it anyways because I truly have been enjoying it a lot for the majority of the past month. Okay, my final item for the top 3 was one I decided to throw in because of the time of year. And this has been a top product for several years for me, but recently I've been hearing a lot of buzz about the Laneige sleeping mask. It is sold at Sephora, it's pricey, and it's very trendy right now. So a lot of people are getting it. It was recommended by Tati, Emily Noel. A lot of the big YouTubers are in love with the sleeping mask. Now I haven't tried it, so I can't do a side-by-side comparison, but I'll tell you what I've been putting on my lips at night for years, and it costs $5, and that is this rosebud salve from Smith's. It looks like this. It's in a gigantic tin that will last forever, and it has a very light rose scent. It's thin. It's not a thick product, but if you put it on before you go to bed, it will cling to your lips. It's not just like a Vaseline product, although I'm sure there is a lot of the similar components of Vaseline. There is something in here that heals more. It doesn't just coat your lips and like shield them from the elements. There's something healing. I have gone to bed with the worst chapped lips ever. Painful chapped lips. And I put this on, and when I wake up, they're healed. And I don't know what's in here that does that, but it does. It just says a trade secret blend of essential oils, cottonseed oil, and in a special petroleum base. I don't know. I agree. It's special. And for those of you guys who are craving the Laneige sleep mask or are suffering from extremely dry lips in this time of year, try this for $5 before you buy the Laneige, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. So this was a seasonally appropriate top 3. Okay, for the bottom 3, just gonna say it again for the record, these are not bad products by any means. They're just ones that I've ruled out for one reason or another as products that I will not be rebuying for my own personal reasons, and maybe this will help guide you as well. The first one is a perfume. I think I've discovered my signature scent. It only took 41 years, but I have finally discovered it. And now that I have, I just want to burn through every other perfume I own and get them out so that I have my signature scent and my signature scent only. I'm not going to talk about that today because I haven't unboxed it yet in a future What the Haul, but we will be talking about it soon. But in the meantime, I finished a Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. Very nice scent, floral. Floral's not really my thing, but a nice scent. I'm not going to be purchasing the full size because it's not my signature scent. This Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof was a recommendation from Emily Noel before she fell in love with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant Mascara. I have since also fallen in love with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant Mascara. It is the best for my lower lash line. I have been using it for about 12 months straight, the same one, and I finally decided to call it quits, and all I can think about is that I want to rebuy it. But I'm trying to go through my stash and use up whatever mascaras I have first before I rebuy it. Now, I do need a waterproof or water resistant mascara for my lower lash line because I do have a horrible problem with transfer down here, and I will get a very dark ring right there by lunchtime if I'm not using the right mascara. So after calling it quits on my Clump Crusher, I went back to this, which was in my stash anyways, and started using it, and it's giving me circles. So I don't know, maybe it went bad, maybe it always was doing this and I just didn't appreciate it. It does have a nice tiny small brush, which makes it good for the lower lash line. It claims to be waterproof, but I'm getting transfer, and all I can think about is getting back to my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. So I'm gonna use this up, but it's not going to be repurchased once it's gone. I know for a fact I'm going back to CoverGirl. My final bottom in the bottom 3 for November is this Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Base Primer. This is a holy grail product of Tati's. I have been using it. It's in my 12 Pans of Christmas project. It's about half gone, maybe a little bit more than half gone. And the way Tati uses this is by multi-priming. So basically she uses her Guerlain primer first, and she applies that all over her face, and then specifically targets this where she has or where she reports that she has enlarged pores. Her face doesn't seem to have any enlarged pores whatsoever, but she says she does, so okay. But she puts it right here on her nose and I think a little bit on her forehead. So that's what I've been doing. It took me forever to get into the habit of multi-priming. My other primer is the Laura Geller Spackle Primer, which I am loving. I'm absolutely loving. But I just don't feel like enlarged pores are my biggest problem. I would imagine that if you have enlarged pores, you would love this product as much as Tati does. But I don't think I really need the extra hassle of multi-priming. I think one kind of moisturizing primer that helps my makeup to stay for as long as possible during the day is really all I need. And I do not need this, but I do think it is a good product that a lot of people might love. But I don't think I'll be rebuying it. I've been going back and forth on this a lot since I've been using this. And in the end, I don't think I need this. I really would much rather just work through my collection of primers that is very large, get that down, and stick with one primer that does a good job of getting my makeup to stay on my face all day long. That's the final verdict. You've heard it, it's on tape. I can't take it back. So that's my last product for the bottom three. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.